Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. So I'm going to do two battles. I'm fighting to get into Diamond 1 and on my way to Champ. But I also saw this hilarious, this was one of those speed battles where I embarrassed my opponent. And look, I'm against Yoden. This is a bit frustrating for him. Look at these heavy hitters, you know? And the blast damage, right? So these guys are going to wreak havoc on me, aren't they? Right? Five damage, I guess 3 damage because of blast. This would be 4 damage and 3 damage, I think. So it should be devastating, but just watch the speed do its thing. Speed, slow, slow, double speed. And the flight, remember Pellicore Conjurer has flight also, and phase also. So Pellicore Conjurer is so underrated, it is crazy. 3 misses. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 2-cost mana monster. 8 misses. Now I've killed his 9. It's just too much. I put him down to 10. I put him down to 1 speed, and I have 8. So that's a 70% chance, but then I have flight, which makes it a 95% chance. So that's crazy. That's the Pellicore Conjurer at work. I wanted to show you that one. Of course, it's with Kitty, but the thing is, Kitty is amazing, but then you need monsters to put with it, and you need options, not just black, not just white, but like hopefully a diversity of options. Let's play a couple random matches, and then we'll call it. In other news, I'm above 800 vouchers. I need 870 to get my 1,000. And armor is very helpful in this context, so let's throw some armor at him. I really like doing Silver Shield Paladin and then Pellicore Conjurer, because if he hits me with magic, I'm gonna get double magic reflect at him. I find the Ruler of the Seas kills himself on this against this. And in other news, I'm doubling down on Crystal Smith. At this point, Crystal Smith, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated cards in the game. Too cheap. While that's loading up, quickly pop over to Peak Monsters with me. Crystal Smith is selling for $1.25 per BCX. This is the only card that White has that has a tank heal at the first level. For all of the players in Silver and Bronze, if you don't own, I guess this is a new reward card, so you're going to get a free. I don't think you get reward cards in the starter pack. This probably will not be included in your starter pack, and I think you are going to need 1 copy of this, because if for a low-level White team, you need to have that tank heal. I would say at higher levels, it's really important also. This is an excellent card from every level, from bronze, silver, gold, all the way up into diamond and champion with the dispel and the 3 archery. And to think it's only, it's probably $150 to get a maxed out copy of a really excellent 4-cost mana healer. To me, this is an exceptional card. It's one of the best values out there right now, especially for every level. Some of the great cards are only really helpful at higher levels. Like for instance, Truth Speaker, where are you? Truth Speaker. This is an excellent card once you get it up to, level 8 where it gets tank heal. But in bronze, it's not doing any sort of heal at all. And the cleanse is great, but I mean, so what? And that's in gold. So, and then when we separate the leagues, remember, you're going to lose Divine Healer in the Modern League, and you're going to lose Angel of Light. Angel of Light, where are you? You're going to lose Angel of Light. Well, I don't see the Angel of Light, but that's the other healer. So there are 4 healers for the White team, and you're only going to have 2, and only one of them is actually going to be a tank healer at low levels. So that's just a little tidbit out there, but let's get back to the battle. Okay, so Yoden. Jeff and his guitar. Jeff leaves comments on the channel. Thanks, buddy. You're going to get me this time, I think. because you've got a fair amount of archery damage and a good tank. Plus, you got the Heatsmith is. I don't know how helpful the Heatsmith is in this context. I think you're gonna get me though, right? That's a big dodge. Okay. Am I gonna pull this out? No. Yeah, that's too bad. If my healer didn't go down there, I might still have a chance. Oh, that miss. Nah, even after that miss, if the healer didn't go down there, I might have had a chance still. But that was a good match. Good one, Jeff. Look at that. You got 180 DC for that win. Let's do one more. So I am to carry on the previous conversation with the Venari Crystal Smith. I'm super, super focused on my reward cards still. Okay, let's get one more going here. Let's do it. Let's send out the boys. Nightmare. Undead Priest. You know what? We're going to go. I don't want to waste 7 points because he doesn't get any bonuses. I could use Kretch, but then my Nightmare loses a speed, so no. We'll go Contessa. Nightmare with the 7 speed. Undead Priest. One of the blinds would be helpful. Blind. Shadowy Presence. And 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I think we're going to want. Yeah. Yeah, let's give that a shot. So I'm doing double Inspire on the Nightmare, which means he's going to hit for 5 on the first position and 3 on the second position. I've got no heals, so I'm hoping that I'm going to use my speed to dodge. I got the Undead Priest to slow my enemy. I can dodge the magic damage, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough speed, but I can dodge. Yeah, this is potentially possible. The Thorns is going to be a problem, and this guy is probably fast enough he's going to hit me. Plus the heals. I could be in. I think I lose this. I think I lose this. But maybe not. Yeah, I've only got 7 speed, and he's got 4 with his second position guy. That's a huge mess right there. That's a huge, huge miss. And another big miss. And then I killed them both. Wow, the Nightmare is so crazy. Card is so crazy. And he didn't stun me. That's that. Game over. This is the card, guys. Stop fooling around. This is the card. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, seriously, check out the Crystal Smith and tell me, isn't this thing, especially as we move into modern and wild, isn't this thing really important? What other healer are you going to use? You don't get the Divine Healer. You don't get the Angel of Light. You do, of course, get Truth Speaker, but that's only good for people who play in the Diamond or Champion Leagues. So this is the only heal, except for the neutral healers that are maybe available. And maybe there'll be one more that they'll come out with Chaos Legion. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of doubt it, because then there would be 5 different healers in the wild format. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this card is really important. And I think for $1, that's ludicrous. I think you're looking, you probably should, it should be something like this. You know, even $5 per BCX is probably pretty, you know, I would say this is as important for the white team as the Wavesmith is for its team. The Wavesmith is $7 per BCX. Why do I compare the two? Well, this one does a little bit of damage. This one does 2 and 3 magic at the highest. The other one does 2 and 3 archery at the highest. They have relatively low hit points. They both have Dispel. This one has Protect, whereas the other one has Heal. But they're both, you know, things that will sustain your team. And this one's actually 5 mana, whereas the other one's 4 mana. And they're both rare, I think. Yes. I mean, I think this is an excellent card. I'm not taking anything away from Waysmith. I think this price makes sense, especially for how useful it is at the low levels. But I would argue that the Crystal Smith is just as useful, and yet for some reason people aren't buying it up. I think it's because people are taking advantage of the free healer that you're getting right now. When you play white, your starter pack is going to include the divine healer, but when we move to the separation of the leagues, you're not going to have that advantage anymore. So you might as well get in front of it and buy one Crystal Smith today, so that you've got one copy, and that way it's always yours. I don't believe this will be included with the new smarter pack because it's a reward card. It's not a Untamed or a Dice or a Chaos. It's a reward card. I don't think it's going to be included, but I could be mistaken about that. I guess if I'm wrong, you're spending $1.25 that you don't necessarily need to. But this is a card that I think is definitely worth more than $1.25 in the long run. Again, comparing it to something like the Wavesmith or something like the Divine Healer. Okay, that's all I wanted to say for today. Thanks for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.